Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today is Wednesday, and today I got something very different for y'all to check out. And I'm hoping that everyone likes this. I don't know if you will or not, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. I'm going to, every Wednesday, for a few weeks I want to do this, and this is why I'm hoping that it does well, because every Wednesday I want to do a video like this, and that is, well, judging by the title you kind of already know, but if you didn't read the title, well, this is what this video is about. There are people out there who don't believe in this stuff, and there are people that do. However, if you don't, that's okay, but I do. And a few of the people that I know that are my friends, they also believe as well. So I wanted to give y'all a quick video every Wednesday, just kind of telling you a little story, kind of about some past experiences that I've had, and possibly some of my friends have had, and with paranormal and supernatural ghost stuff, you know. And I just kind of wanted to give you a little kind of insight on some experiences that I've had. And I wanted to start out today with just one that wasn't, well, at the time, it scared me quite a bit. When I was a kid, like at the age of, from what I remember anyway, from like, I want to say, I don't know, 5 up to about 14, I lived in this house. And not this house here that I'm living in right now. This is a house that I lived in when I was a kid. Now, this house here, as far as I know, is fine, but we'll get into that a little further down the road. I do have some experiences that I will mention down the road, but that's in another video. But today I wanted to kind of share with you how it all began. And for me, it began when I was about, I want to say I was about 11 years old. But let me get you up to speed on it before I get into that part. Now, the house we used to live in when I was a kid, me and my mom and my sister, and from the age, like I said, 5 and up to about 11. You know how little kids are, you know, I wouldn't say I was scared of the dark, but I didn't like it. So, you know, like little kids do, they, you know, at night we'd sleep with, you know, the bathroom light on, basically. And during that time, it was fine. Everything was good. There was no problems whatsoever. But skipping ahead all the way up to about age 10 or 11, well, my mom assumed that we were old enough to not have that anymore. So the house was pitch black. Basically so black, so dark that you could not even see in front of you. And if you could, it was very little. But anyway, so I'm at age 11, and that's what we did. You know, started cutting all the lights off and everything. Now we did have night lights and stuff, you know, in the rooms, but they weren't powerful enough. But anyway, little by little, strange stuff kind of started. And it started off small and then it just built. And one of the small things was my mother in the living room had on the shelf with a bunch of pictures and other stuff had a little bell. It was just a tiny little bell. It just kind of like I don't know, it was just a little bell, like just kind of like something you just set on the shelf. It wasn't used for really anything. Well, occasionally at night, you would hear, very faintly, you would hear that bell ring. Just ding, 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 like really, really light. And I didn't think much of it at the time. I just assumed maybe the wind kind of blew it, you know, when the air conditioner was on and stuff. But little by little, come to be known that it wasn't the wind, it was something else. And so, like I said, little by little, small stuff would happen. You know, the bell would ring occasionally at night. You wouldn't really hear it any other time. For me, it didn't happen too much. I mean, I would get weird feelings occasionally. There was one incident where I was about 13. I was 12 or 13, and well, I was in there taking a bath, and I was at home by myself. Doors were all locked. There was no way anybody could get in. And I was just laying in the bathtub relaxing. And I swear, as I'm sitting in front of you today, right now, that I swear I heard some light breathing. And it scared me to death. And I jumped up, ran out of the bathroom, and was afraid to actually go in there for a good 10-15 minutes. So luckily there was nobody home, because I was running around with nothing on, and afraid to go back into the bathroom for a little while. But I did eventually, and I just hurried up and did what I had to do, get out and all that. That was an incident that really scared me. There was one incident where this is one probably scared me the most. It was just me and my mom living there at the time. My sister had moved out. And I had just gone to bed, and I was already kind of freaked out because I'd watched a scary movie right before I went to bed, which was the wrong thing to do. And so I'm laying there in bed, and I snuck in and shut my mom's bedroom door and turned the bathroom light on because I was just so scared to be in the dark. And so I'm laying there and trying to go to sleep, and I just had this feeling to open my eyes, you know. And so I opened my eyes, and at the end of my bed I had a bunk bed, and I was on the bottom bunk. And I opened my eyes, and in the way my bed was set up was you can see out into the hallway. And so my feet were like down toward the hallway area, toward the door. And so anyway, I'm laying there on my right side, and I just opened my eyes, and I just happened to look, and sitting kind of in between the doorway of my room and the hallway, I swear to you that I saw an old man, and he was bent down looking at me through my bunk bed bar looking things. And I can describe it. He had on, it looked, he had a hat on, and he looked like he was an old, probably in his, I don't know, probably 50s or 60s. And I couldn't tell if he had a shirt on or jacket or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure he did, but I can't describe that part because the bed was kind of covering up. All I could see was like his head from his neck up, basically. And I literally jumped out of my skin and did not go back to sleep again that night. And that right there probably scared me. Out of everything that happened in that house, to me, that scared me the most out of everything. I mean, it was, for me, it was terrifying. And did not go back to sleep that night, and I was so thankful that in the morning I was heading to my dad's for the weekend. But and I was glad to get out of there. But anyway, that's just some experiences that I've had, and I have a whole lot more. If you like this and you want me to do more, I would love to. I have so much more to tell you, and I would love to tell you. I would love for you to know about it. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button to where that button is just destroyed, and please subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're watching this and you like this video. Please leave a comment letting me know what you think of this video, and I thank you so much for listening to me. And like I said, I have plenty more to tell you if you would like to hear it. And everybody, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.